Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube. I am Joe Atticus Inch, and welcome to today's episode of Poet Love. Now, at the end of the last episode, I told you what time it is today. I don't need to tell you again, probably.
Oh my god.
Yes, that's right. It's time for another local poet showcase, our second in a row. And for today's poet, I have to clichely take off my hat. Because today's poet is someone I consider to be a true friend and one of the best supporters that I've ever had in my poetry career. And it's also funny because his episode could have came earlier this week. Ethan Skippy Rivera. Now, what can I tell you about Skippy? Well, he's originally from Virginia, but moved here to Columbus, Ohio to graduate, go to school, and now graduated from the Ohio State University. He's been on numerous slam teams, has represented Columbus at both the National Poetry Slam team and the individual World Poetry Slam team twice. He's done little mini tours. People all around have known his name. Everyone in the community seems to love him. Well, everyone at least that I've met in the community seems to love him. And the thing about me and Skippy is we started at the exact same time. Yes, back when I was 18 and he was 19. We both were just getting into it. We were both just starting out slamming. We both ended up taking the last two places at each of our first Grand Slam. And since then, Ethan has become a better writer. He's dropped the Skippy because Will Evans apparently claimed that he didn't feel right calling a grown man Skippy. Not sure if that's a true story. But anyway, now he goes by Ethan Rivera. And he's not only gone on, as I said, to represent Columbus in various poetry events, he's also coached the Ohio State University's Cup C team, and even coached the Mosaic team in our local regional slam that happened this past weekend. And that's wonderful to me because I was in the Mosaic program myself, so I have a lot of love for that program. And he's gone on to do all that, and what am I doing? I'm sitting in my room recording videos for YouTube where I talk about how people are doing a lot more stuff with their lives than I am. Excuse me.
What are you doing with your life?
Well, now that I got that over with, I'm in all seriousness here. Ethan is one of the best writers I've ever seen. Also one of the best balancers of great writing and great performances when he can. I mean, I've seen all of it. Well, of course I've seen all of it. I mean, I've known Ethan throughout my whole poetry career. And I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I'm always still happy to see some of his newer stuff, like For All the Knives in My Father's Kitchen, Emergency Exits, Color Guard, even And Toast is always still a blast. If you haven't seen Toast, I hope there's a YouTube video of Toast somewhere. And in all honesty, like his stuff from, I'll say, the last 2 years has probably overshadowed his earlier stuff for me. But even back then, it was still really good. He tackles kind of some of the same themes, but it's truly seeing Ethan tackle certain themes in his poetry throughout the years has shown not him just growing as a writer, but him growing as a person. Because in each time he comes back to a certain topic, what I love about Ethan is it's not the same. You can tell it's not the same Ethan from the last poem about that topic, because not just because it's different wording and you could tell that he's always improving as a writer, but he looks at things from different angles. So I have been, and Ethan has always been one to, as I said, he's been one of my biggest supporters. So I don't know what I can say about Ethan. I mean, look at him. Oh wait, I'm sorry. That's Anis Mojani. Here's Ethan. See? That's Ethan. And I guess all joking aside, I don't know any way you can check out Ethan. I know one way. If you browse down my own videos, I actually recorded an Ethan poem called Too Human when he tried to start an open mic on OSU campuses in the campus Barnes & Noble bookstore. Check out that, Too Human. That's another great poem of Ethan's. And my own videos. Other than that, he does have a couple videos scattered across the YouTubes. So check them out. And on that note, because that's all I can think to say about my friend Ethan, we are going back into the magic shoebox. Until then, we are going to wait for the glorious episode where we talk about one of the strongest women I've ever seen. Until then, I am Joe Atticus Inch, reminding you to keep your pens moving, live long and prosper. I'll see you next time on Poet Love.